What's up everyone, I'm Infinite, and today I want to talk about the Blade and Sorcery enemy anatomy. I want to talk about the different body parts and how a one-handed sword and a dagger, and also bare fists, would affect them. So starting off, I want to categorize their body into 5 different areas. That being the head, the neck, the arms, torso, and their legs. So, the head is special in a lot of regards. That being for one, that it's the second most sensual of them all. So if you step into it, they're most likely going to be dead. But that's actually not the case. If you just step into it a little bit, they're actually not going to die instantly. If you just penetrate like half an inch further, they're going to die. That's one thing. The second thing is that you can actually slash at that with most weapons, and they'll just die from the second slash. The dagger in this case is an exception because the slashing damage on this just sucks ass. So this would be a better example. So one-handed swords should kill them in 2 or 3 swings. Right, so now about the fists. The fists do bludgeoning damage, obviously. So if I'll hit the head lightly, he's going to fall over. That's all about the head. Moving on to the neck. The neck is actually the most central part of their whole body. Because you can just kill him with one single slash there. And about stabbing it goes the same for the head. They might survive in a very light stab, but it's not all too complicated to actually kill them with a stab. So, if you manage to swing at the neck hard enough or with enough precision, you can just instantly kill them by cutting their head off. Like so. Now you also have a severed head, which you can throw at other enemies. Anyways, it's actually quite hard to punch the neck. And the difference between the head and the neck is basically none. You can also just lightly tap it, and they're going to do a big stumble. You can tap it a little bit harder and they're going to fall over. So next up I want to cover the torso. The torso might survive a lot of stabs from things like daggers. Actually there are no vanilla daggers that can kill an enemy by just stabbing them in the torso once. You will always need 2 stabs with a vanilla dagger, as you can see. And they're dead. That does not apply to one-handed swords, obviously. You can just drive it in and they're going to most likely die instantly. Every one-handed swords, but as long as it's a good bit longer than this dagger, it's most likely going to have enough piercing damage to instantly kill them. Almost every enemy will take a lot of hits to the torso before just falling dead to the ground. So in the case of this one-handed sword, it's 1, 2, 3, 4 cuts, and they're dead. So the torso doesn't almost takes as much bludgeoning damage as the head in terms of how they might stumble and when they're actually going to fall over. So the arms are actually quite central. If you stab into them like 2 or 3 times, the enemy is most likely going to die. And if you swing at them, they're going to take a lot of damage. Especially with something like a dagger. Yeah, it will take forever. Same goes for a one-handed sword. Yeah, they're going to take a lot of cuts before actually dying. And they're also quite sensitive to bludgeoning damage there. One thing that sets the arms apart from anything else is that that the arms are the region where the enemy holds their weapon. So if you're fighting with an enemy, you are able to slap the weapon out of their hand by just hitting their hand with 1 or 2 times, like so, and yeah, they're just going to drop the weapon. You're now able to just grab them and stab them. So moving on to the legs, which is our last category. They take the most damage, and before the enemy might die, in this case, he died from the third stab. And yeah, they also take a lot of damage here. As you can see, 7 to 8 hits should kill them, maybe more, maybe less. Depends on the weapon and yeah, just the enemy. Some take more damage, some take less. Axes respond to bludgeoning damage almost the same way as arms do. If you hit them a little bit, they're just going to stumble. If you hit them hard, they're just going to fall over. So that's it for the video. I would largely appreciate it if you would like or subscribe even. It would really help the channel grow. I'm just starting out, as you can see. And yeah, trying to get people into Blade Sorcery. And okay, bye. Vielleicht das auch mal.